I just give it like 1 or 2 more minutes for people to trickle in, hop into the chat and just say where you're calling from. Let's see who in the world is here, where we are location wise again in this global world. Already working on updating your portfolio. Sweet. Cool. Vancouver. Now let's see who else is here. And okay, Cumberland, Chicago. Who else is from? Oh, Kylie. Hi, Kylie. Nice to see you. Helsinki, Sweden, Norway, Chicago, London, UK, Vancouver, Portland, Norfolk. Wow. All right. Very cool. Indianapolis. There we go. London, UK. Okay, 11:05. All right, I'm gonna get started. Welcome to Pick My Brain's welcome party. Everyone in this room has something in common in that they discovered Pick My Brain. They went and built a profile, a knowledge profile. They curated and wrote down kind of like they kind of started to come up with offers that they wanted to make themselves available around the world. They submitted that profile for review, and our team kind of went through it and looked at it and was like, wow, cool. We'd love to launch and host your brain and help you sell and share your knowledge with the world. So that's kind of what we have in common. What I wanted to do today was just kind of take us through, again, the why, the vision, the mission, introduce each other, and just kind of start to unlock what it is that we're all going to be doing together with this profile, what this profile can unlock in your lives, how you can kind of draw on the experience of the crowd and see what other people are offering to kind of better understand your own offers. And test some speed braining, just again, meeting and greeting the community. So I just wanted to start, we've got 20 people in the room. So I wanted to I'm going to stop sharing my screen and I'm going to go around the room really quickly. And I just want to get a sense of who is in the room, what kind of knowledge we all have, and then we'll kind of go from there. So I'm going to ask that you unmute. I'm going to get everyone to just come out really, really quickly and say, I know a lot about, and I want to help. And that'll give us a sense what's in the room, and then we'll go from there once we're a little bit warm. So I'm gonna just call on you guys one by one. Brett, do you want to start it off?
Yeah, so Max, you wanted, I know a lot about and I want to help?
Yep.
Yeah, okay, so hello everyone, my name's Brett. I'm the CTO of Pick My Brain. I'm also a web developer and bootcamp instructor. I know a lot about startups now, right? Especially the last few years working on Pick My Brain. I really know a lot about that. But I would say on my Pick My Brain profile, I know a lot about getting hired as a web developer, especially if you are coming from a different career path. So and then I want to help new developers get hired and transition into a new career.
Cool. Kenneth.
So soon. I wasn't ready. Oh, I am. I'm so many things. I'm a designer, prototype guy, inventor. Yeah, that, and I can help people create their idea to something of a product or design or prototype, and a dream realizer or dream crusher. I think Hashem said that. Yeah.
Yep. You know what I'm gonna do? Oh, can you guys see my screen? I'm going to share my screen as you guys present yourselves because you all have profiles too. Daniel, tell me a little bit about who you are and what you know a lot about and who you want to help.
Hi. Well, yeah. Lately, I decided that I wanted to be a vegan lifestyle coach, and because I know a lot about living that kind of lifestyle, not just about plant-based diet. I know about what it is to live a consciously lifestyle in called veganism. So and I want to help others achieve that, achieve a healthy lifestyle. I wrote today, I added that part, consciousness beyond a plant-based diet. I think that veganism is so much more than just what you eat, but I can help with what they eat, how they eat it, have fun in the kitchen, make it easy and simple, understand that becoming a vegan is not traumatic experience. It's actually wonderful. It makes you feel better every day for what you feel and for what you do. And I just want to help everybody become the better version of themselves every day.
Very cool. Thank you. Sarah. Sarah Hushaoli, in case we have.
Hi.
Hi, nice to see your face.
Yeah, you too. You too. Hi, everybody. I'm Sarah. I am the founder of Charity Shift. It's a company that helps nonprofits and charities raise more money. So my goal is really to help anybody, whether they're working with a charity or volunteering with a charity, to really figure out ways to streamline the work that they're doing to bring in as much money as possible to help further their missions.
Amazing. So nice to have you here. Thank you. Jenny Paul.
Unmuting myself. Hi, I'm Jenny. I live in New York, and I am basically a film and TV producer here, mostly indie content, some network, but not as much. And I just in the last few years bridged over to the branded content space. So I spend most of my days either producing or working on basically marketing. So our company Intent Entertainment does shoppable video, which basically is when you can watch a video or something and you can actually click within the video and shop something. If you like somebody's shirt, you could click it and buy it and then go back to your watching. So I want to help people in the film and TV space and producing their own content if they have a big passion project or an idea. Also, now that I'm sort of inundated in the marketing world, that's something that I can help with, although it's not my personal, history or expertise. So I want to help people just kind of figure out how to make their passion projects possible, even if they're, they don't have a network backing or they don't have big money behind them.
Well, we have something in common there. Also, can we make brains shoppable like that? You just click their face and just go straight to their profile.
Right. I like your brain.
Yeah, exactly. I like that content. I want to go further.
Exactly.
Cool. Yasmin.
Everyone, I'm Yasmin Passos. I am part of the Pick My Brain team. I am the head of the Global Mentorship Program, which is soon to be launched, a mentorship program for young professionals inside of Pick My Brain. What I want to do is I want to make mentorship more accessible for every young professional. I want to make sure that everyone that attends to school gets, a package of hours to connect with people that are in the work field already. And yeah, so that's a little bit about me.
Perfect. Kasten.
Hey everyone, my name is Kasten Spethman, and I am, that's okay. So I am a startup specialist. I spent 20 years in the venture capital world, and I love helping companies learn how to raise their own capital, how to grow, how to gain more market share, when to bring on certain people, how to price products, when to hire an attorney, anything that has to do with a startup, because my mission is that I never want a great business idea to be stuck in someone's garage or basement simply because they don't know how to figure out, how much inventory to hold, or when to hire the next employee, or how to raise capital. So that is my goal and mission. So if there's anybody that needs help in that department, I am here.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I love ending things. If anyone needs help with that, I am here. I am available. And this is what Pick My Brain does. And just by going through these introductions, I just kind of want to implant that, right? Everyone here that has a profile has put their hand up digitally and said, I'm here to help. This is how I want to help. This is how you can get in touch. So thank you. Rachel.
Hello.
Hi.
I am Rachel. I am an international educator and community manager and witch. So those go together. I can help with, well, I guess I know about living abroad and exploring the world, learning how to become yourself in different surroundings, make friends, make a whole new life. Health and wellness, magic and self-care. I can help with experiential learning and advising, coaching in this space, like internationally or in health and wellness.
Very cool. So nice to have you here. Nice to see, like, meet you in real time. Let's go with Santa.
I am Santa and I call myself Change Inspirator. I came up with myself for that name, but I am not a fluent English, so I can do that, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I know a lot about change management, system thinking, and leadership. And what I do try to help is I help these early leaders and striving employees find their voice in leadership in a family-friendly way, so they don't get very stressed when they have to lead teams where there is people who has many kids or just one kid and they want to be family-friendly. So that's my mission, kind of. And yeah, that's shortly about me.
That's perfect. We'll get to know more and more about each other. Santa, did you submit a profile for it, or is it under a different first name?
This is Santa Birkeland. There is, you have it on the screen. Family-friendly leadership masterminds and courses.
This one, is it?
Yes.
Okay. So is it Marina? Is your
no. You have on the right side. That was on the left side, and you had on the screen on the right side.
Was the other profile in the results?
Yeah.
There? Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
The other one in the profile results?
Actually, there's two profiles on the screen there.
Do I have two? Oh, there it is. Yeah. Sorry, you guys, everyone's face was covering it. I had all the Zoom rooms open up over there. There we go. Okay, there it is. I was like, this isn't matching. Perfect. From all the way from Helsinki, Finland. Finland is like the best at education. I think Helsinki is known for its education work. But anyways, welcome.
Good marketing.
David. Good to see you. Oh. David Hure, is that how I say it? Oh, I can't hear you, David.
Some background noise now, David, but no voice.
No voice? I can circle back while you kind of sort. It might be your headphones. I find headphones. Oh, it's like there. Somewhere.
Also, I have a stutter, okay? I'm kind of part of it.
It's just
yeah,
fuzz.
It cuts in a little bit, David. Honestly, it might be the headphone connection or something. I don't know, because we could hear a little bit of you.
And also answer in the chat the questions.
Yeah, David, if you want to put it in the chat, I'll circle back and see if we can. Because I can hear nothing. So I'll circle back. Maybe in the chat, you want to put I know a lot about, I want to help. Yeah, and I'll read it out. Let's see here. Let him do that. Okay, cool. Kylie. Hi.
Hi. So I am Kylie, and I am a potential brain, should we say?
Yeah.
I am also a pediatric occupational therapist. I'm a mom of 3 little kids under 4, and I run a small little eco business where we make beeswax wraps for corporate entities as promo items and giveaways. So what do I know a lot about? I wrote it down. So as an OT, I kind of know lots about like sensory strategies and picky eating and fine motor skills. And then just on my kind of motherhood journey, I think I know a lot about that process and growing through it. And there's lots within that. I think, I mean, I'm going to meet with Maxine tomorrow, actually. So I'm going to help kind of suss this out. But some of the things I thought about in terms of helping would be helping kind of parents to feel more empowered to trust their own instincts in parenting, as well as maybe give them some tools along the way with my kind of OT brain in some of the areas that I know a lot about. And then also to give families kind of just an ear to listen very non-judgmentally, because I think that is a huge need in our society.
Cool. Yeah, I met Kylie a couple days ago on a beach and just told her about Pick My Brain for like 5 seconds, and we were connected.
Oh, you were entertaining my kids. I couldn't say hi. I could not say hi.
But I love it. It's so fun how fast we can meet in today's society and connect. So nice to have you here. Joe.
Hi, my name is Joe. I am a person, and I know a lot about evidence-based wellness, about startups and scale-ups, and about leadership development. And I want to work with people who want to turn their good ideas into powerful businesses. Specifically, I'm interested in more experienced entrepreneurs, people who may be in their late 30s, let me try that again in English. Late 30s through, 50s, 60s, and 70s, who either by circumstance or by choice have decided it's time to leave the corporate world and move into entrepreneurialism, and work with them to make that transition, to leverage the experience that they have, and to also manage the risks and opportunities that entrepreneurialism brings. There's a lot of evidence that supports that older entrepreneurs, older founders are up to twice as likely to succeed as younger founders. And I think there's a wonderful opportunity for older founders and younger founders to work together to create some really powerful possibilities in the future. And the flip side of that is that starting a business is great, but running it and growing it is another set of skill sets that people don't always talk about. So if you find yourself in that situation where you're considering entrepreneurialism, maybe because a job ended or because you see the handwriting on the wall and you know something's coming, talk to me.
That resonates. One of the main motivations with Pick My Brain was to allow people to very easily step in and test and validate an offer and express what they want, and launch that and get that feedback. So Joe can take you one step further than that, which is great. And I feel like already we're starting to see themes. Kasten, startup, Joe, startup. I think David's got some startup experience, but we'll keep going. Corinne Isabel. Nice to see you again.
Yes, hi guys. So I would say I'm a little bit of a goofball. I know a lot about how managers make decisions. I write about them all day. I'm interested in mental health, and I want to work with people to build better organizations, some leadership development stuff maybe. It's interesting, Kylie used the term non-judgmental conversations. I think like offering non-judgmental conversations maybe around D&I at the moment would be helpful, because everybody's very scared about how hard it is and what it really means for everyone and what everybody has to give up. Interested in mentoring, so maybe Yasmin, you and I can connect, because I was just going to write a post about how much I hate the term reverse mentoring. Drives me crazy, as if young people weren't as good as mentors as others. So look forward to being part of the community. Nice to meet all of you guys.
Thank you. I'm so grateful to have you here. And again, it's so nice, like already she was able to point out Yasmin and be like, I'm interested in what you do, right? We're just reaching across the pond on the screen just by a few words and a few introductions, and we'll just keep unpacking that. Carolina.
Hi everyone, good morning. It's actually Carolina, but
Carolina,
that's okay. So I am a designer, creative director and art director. and also an educator. So my profile really is focused on, because I've been an educator for over 20 years, I have tons and tons of experience helping students like become successful. So not only in the classroom, but I've been the person. I think I've reviewed over 600 portfolios during my career, and I've helped a lot of these people that have come for help to, get into grad school or get into their school of their choice, or get better their grades, or getting the jobs. So it's been incredibly satisfying to be part of that journey of success. So that's when I'm focusing my Pick Your Brain profile. But I've always been doing that for free. So it's time to start charging, because I have so much experience and I'm actually really good at that. And my other hat is I'm a creative director, and I specialize in branding. So for, consulting, I come in and look at, do audits for companies, or set up the strategy for new companies, for startups, and then build the teams that are needed to create that brand successfully, together with the business people and the marketing, etc. So yeah, that's what I do.
Welcome. I'm happy you said you struggled charging for your time, because I did so much. I just love to give and give and give, and I didn't know how to set those boundaries up, which is like another inspiration with Pick My Brain. I just needed to display what my rate and rules and availability were really, really clearly. Otherwise, I would just consistently give. So that's one thing that we're all gonna have to accept of each other, right? We all have time and knowledge and experience to exchange. It's all of value. Let's all agree that we want to pay each other, support each other in our passions, and just make that totally normal.
Exactly.
Sarah, Sunshine, 1 minute video resume girl.
Hi, everyone. So my name is Sarah, and I was raised in Michigan and lived 17 years in Hawaii, and just moved to Sweden last October. And I am an entrepreneur and the 1 minute video resume girl. I know a lot about recruiting, staffing, employees in job positions, resume writing, cover letter writing, photography, and I have a whole lot of creativity. So book me if you want a video resume for your Pick My Brain profile, for applying for a job, or for your own personal branding.
Ooh, Sarah, you said something so powerful there. Book me if you want to. Love that.
I have to follow your lead here, Maxine. It's pretty awesome. Weird, but it's really great.
I think I'm gonna change it. I know a lot about book me if you want to. Right, that's so powerful, right? When we just got to know each other, what we want to book each other for. Perfect. I love that. And this is like, what a great addition. It's just like a slight tweak in perspective. And I think that's even a stronger, that resonated more with me. And that's kind of why we have this big book button on our pages.
I think that was actually our original profile, was reach out if you want to.
Not just book me if you want to. Book if you want to do these things. Omar.
Hey everyone, my name is Omar. I am an engineer by day, fitness coach by night and weekend. I signed up to Pick My Brain end of last year to offer my services to people in my new journey as a fitness coach. And what I want to offer the world is helping people adopt healthy lifestyle habits, which I think are missing in a lot of people's lives because of not only the COVID situation, but also because of the rise of a lot of exclusionary diets and methods of nutrition. And so I want to help bring people back to the basics, a holistic approach to health and fitness, and some of the basic elements that we often neglect and overlook. So book me if you want to just feel better about yourself. If you don't have any specific goal in mind, you just want to have some clarity and guidance in how to structure your day and your life. Or if you're on the other end of the spectrum and you're looking to get beach ready, bikini ready, bathing suit ready, summer's coming, I can help you get there as well. So that's my intro.
Amazing. Another thing I love to display during these introductions is like, you know, if all of us like kind of used each other for certain things. So when all of us kind of want to get fit, if we're in the same community and we lean on Omar for the rest of our lives because we know him and he's part of the same world, you know, we can really help direct all of our energy towards Omar's passions and similarly all of each other's, right? Can we become each other's trusted source of knowledge when needed? So that's really exciting. Gay, did I say that right?
Go on myself. Hi everyone, happy to be here. I'm Gaye. And yeah, and so I am currently Chief Product Officer at a fintech seed startup from UK. And I call myself Captain of Next. I had several different titles in several different industries, and what I focus on is finding and creating opportunities and the adoption of it. I know a lot of the seeding and pre-scale parts of business, new business development, and how to make it stick and grow in a way that is sustainable. And what I find, the people who has the most benefits from working with me are the people who have an idea or started their startup, like a seed startup, or people who are tasked with this within corporates. I've done that as well, to understand their value, package that, how to package that value. And I developed something called ecosystem mapping. It's a very simple thing, but it really helps to map out like what your values, why do you exist, and what is your context, and how you can package that product or service, and what are the relationships that you need to do to make it stick on the adoption path. And the area where my heart is the most is around emerging technologies or decentralization or nature-inspired business strategies. So these three are the angles that are I'm most compatible with and can help with, rather than another type of like idea or business.
It sounds like we have something in common as well. How do you best package and price and display your value? Ecosystem mapping. You gotta know a lot of things to do that like really valuably. Nice to see you again, and congratulations on your most recent award that I saw on LinkedIn.
Thank you.
Very exciting. Okay, is it Maria Leona? Did I say that right?
Can you hear me? Oh yeah, I'm not even. Cool. Yeah, that's correct. It's Maria.
Maria?
Yeah, hi everyone. I'm so excited to be here. So I'm Maria. I'm from Chicago, Illinois, and I'm a designer, photographer, creative director, and founder of Wildside Studio. And I offer community strategy, branding, web development, and art direction. And through my work, I help leaders launch digital products like online courses or memberships. And hopefully through our work, we connect deeper with their community and just have some like really beautiful branded visuals and messaging and strategy that aligns them with their audience.
Nice. I think all brains need help showcasing their content. And so I'm always like perking up every time anyone's got some brand help and designer help.
Yeah. That's what I love. Definitely lights me up, and I love helping other people just shine online.
Cool. I love it. This Pick My Brain really is about displaying what lights you up. And then on the buyer side, right, when you shop Pick My Brain, you're buying people's passion-driven offers. You're buying something that lights them up, that was created by them and designed by them. And that's always like a really nice and powerful thing because you get so much value. Welcome. Is it Isaiah? Isaiah?
It's Isaiah, yes.
Isaiah?
Hello, everyone. And it's Isaiah. Yes. Can you hear me?
Oh, you're cutting out a little bit.
Can you hear me now?
That one was good.
Okay, good. So hello everyone, my name is Isaiah, and I am CEO of
It's cutting out a bit, Isaiah, again.
Event coordinator.
Yeah, see if it comes through.
Maybe try the chat, or try without video. Okay, that's sometimes one of our Zoom.
Can you hear me?
Sort of.
Yeah, it sounds like the connection is particularly bad right now. Not sure if there's something you can do on your end, but
let's use the chat for you. Hopefully when we do our breakout rooms, we'll be able to hear you, but maybe for now, Isaiah, if you could use the chat.
Okay.
Oh, try again, let's see.
Is that better?
Yeah.
It's way better right now.
Yeah.
Hey.
There we go.
I think probably it's the network that's acting up. So my name is Isaiah. Hello everyone first. My name is Isaiah, and I am CEO of Iceman Services. I'm a theology student, and I'm also an entrepreneur as well. I love events and I deal with events. However, in my spare time, I mentor youngsters. And I am, what's the question again? I know more about relationship, and I'm here to help the youngsters in terms of directing them in the right path in the relationship, in their career-wise, giving them advice in what to do, what they're not sure about. I'm also helping make them a better person. Before you make that decision, what are you actually thinking, and what will be the outcome before you make that decision? Is it something that will, help you in future, or is it something that will, the other way around? So yeah, that's what I'm doing basically.
Cool. I feel like we should connect you with Yasmin as well, mentorship. And who is the other mentorship? That was, there was a few. Karen, yes, I can see her face. Yes, thank you. Welcome. I was very intrigued by your profile when I saw it come through, because it had so many different layers, which I loved. Let's see.
Me too. And I was going to book you for a call, but then unfortunately it was not list. But like, I absolutely loved your profile, so I just want to know, you to know that I will be connecting with you shortly.
Okay, we'll talk about that. Yeah, it does look like some people haven't turned on their services yet, which means people can't reach out, but we'll kind of talk about how to get
that. I can speak to that at the end, maybe.
Okay. Cool. Sure. Okay, cool. Matthew.
Hey everyone, sorry I'm not in a camera friendly position right now, but hello, Matthew Kurbis. I hope I'm the right Matthew and there's not another Matthew on here, because I had to call in from my phone. So I apologize if I'm skipping ahead of another Matthew. Oh yes, it's me. I see me on screen. Okay, great. So I am an attorney, and so I can't offer legal advice on the platform due to ethical and licensing requirements, but I could offer non-legal consulting services. So I can take my legal mind and I can apply it to your problem, your situation, and help you problem solve. Not legal advice, problem solve from a legal perspective. I also consult on legal education. So to the extent anyone has any future endeavors of launching something in the legal education space, I've been in that space for over 8 years, on top of just being an attorney. So also can help with agile thinking and eliminating waste in whatever sort of project you are trying to effectuate. So I'm here for you. If you need me, just go to my profile and pick my brain.
Nice. I love it. I can't wait till that becomes so ubiquitous around the world that we're all just like, hey, you want to talk? Just pick my brain. Amazing. Hashem.
Hi everyone, I am Hashem from Jordan, and I am a researcher, writer, content curator, and creator, and most importantly, a gem finder. So a hidden gem finder. So what's a hidden gem? It's a gem is something that is an item that is of high value or interest, that elicits reactions like, why haven't I seen this before, or why don't people know more about this than they already do? And the things that I know about are psychology, education, career development, psychometrics, yeah. And the people that I would like to help, number one, would be a person who is looking for something specific, but they can't find it. It is preferably in the fields that I mentioned, but also in any other field, because I have a I'm part of the research community. So if I don't know myself how to find the thing that you're looking for, I can I know somebody who probably knows. And the number two person would be somebody who's interested in a specific topic, but they just want to know to kind of know what are the kind of valuable resources and tools surrounding this topic. Number three, somebody who would benefit from connections and networking and matchmaking of the sort of like between businesses and companies and things of that sort. So business development. Yeah, I mean, lots to say, but I'm gonna stop there. If I don't stop there, I'm gonna speak for 2 hours.
Well, that's where we're up to enter speed braining, where we get to do that. Amazing. Just a little glimpse into each other's lives for just a short bit. It's perfect. Rachel, have I called on you yet? I think you're the last one. I did? Oh, yes. Yes, I did. I did at the beginning. Did I miss anyone? Anyone else haven't gone? I think we got everyone. Yeah, cool. Okay. I'm going to stop sharing my screen really quick. Actually, here we go. So yeah, really quick, like I always love to do that exercise. I usually do it when I have less than 20 people or I break them up, but I just love to display like how much knowledge there is in a space and kind of where we all come from, and give us an opportunity to practice our offers out loud. This is something we can get better and better at doing. So someone can really, really quickly identify how you can help me grow, how you can help me better myself, how you can help me professionally, personally, inspiration wise. If we all know who to go to for what, you know, the kind of the benefits that we can provide for each other are just so plentiful. So really quickly, for those who don't know me, my name's Maxine. I'm the CEO of Pick My Brain, and the kind of story behind Pick My Brain was I saw this huge opportunity to buy and sell knowledge. I thought, you know, if Amazon can sell products all around the world, you know, what if we could sell people all around the world? And I saw a few problems in the market that I wanted to solve when I built this tool. And that was, I do know that people emphatically want to share and pass down their knowledge, but oftentimes I found that they didn't know how to do that. I knew people wanted to diversify their income streams. It's becoming more and more important. They also struggled with this a little bit. I knew that people struggled with valuing their time. It was actually undervalued, and we didn't know how to price and put boundaries around that. I knew that the administrative barriers to building a website, integrating a payment tool, selling yourself, packaging and pricing, that barrier was actually pretty high. I was watching my mom retire and she had no easy way to kind of plug her knowledge back into the system. And I just thought, oh my goodness, if she has a hard time plugging her knowledge back into the system, then like how many people are having trouble doing that? And what a loss of experiential knowledge that we are experiencing. Then one other thing that I saw was that there was no real standardization among independents such as ourselves who want to share their knowledge. So if I want to book an independent these days, everybody's website is different, everyone's checkout process is different, everyone's payment methods is different, and it's hurting us because it makes the job of the consumer so much harder. And what I saw, what Shopify did really, really well was Shopify standardized the way in which people could sell e-commerce, and made that shopping experience really standard so that clients could go through that with confidence. And we kind of saw the proliferation of e-commerce stores as a result of that standardization. And so I kind of wanted to do that with Pick My Brain, make it so that all of us are, we all know how to, we all have a website that displays what we're bookable for. We have a button that allows people to get in touch. We have a payment mechanism. And we also have a marketplace where we can all kind of search each other in one central place. So that was one of the inspirations behind Pick My Brain. Why are we here? I think we all started a profile because we all want to, I think it's really important that we all need to communicate our value to people quickly and effectively, and learning how to do that is really important. Hold on, there we go. This is a stat I always kind of state when I'm doing these sessions, but we're in this point of the economy where 85% of the jobs that are going to exist by 2030 haven't even been invented yet. And what we're seeing on Pick My Brain is that people are creating these jobs by combining their personal and their professional experiences, and inventing jobs for themselves. And this is really fascinating. And I really want to lean into this and see what it is that you guys want to create. What do you want to sell? And Pick My Brain kind of lets you do that really, really easily. I believe that the traditional resume is kind of dead or dying, and Pick My Brain kind of acts as this new age resume. It's really interactive. It showcases your professional, your personal experiences, your portfolio. It has a place for a video introduction, which Sarah can help us with. But I wanted a place on the web, this knowledge profile that again showed us off in all of our light. I found LinkedIn really didn't do that effectively for me. It showcased what I wanted to do, but didn't showcase how I wanted to be of service to others, which I feel like is the most important question to kind of ask each other. I think as we enter this new world, we need to learn how to make money online in more meaningful ways. So one of my motivations with us selling knowledge and buying knowledge from each other is it's just such a value added purchase. There's no supply chain, there's no carbon emissions attached to it. Again, we're fueling each other's passions. And I think that hopefully is going to be the new economy. So I want to support that transition over to that economy. And yeah, I really do believe that the knowledge economy needs to be our next economy just based on where we're at. And so that's what we're trying to create here by helping everyone in this room package and sell their knowledge in new and creative ways. So one kind of vision I always have with the marketplace, or the question I was kind of asking myself, is like, what if we all knew everyone in this room was bookable simply for a 20-minute Ask Me Anything call? What could that unlock by itself? Again, what if everyone here was bookable for a one-on-one coffee and conversation, just live chat? For a more educational or inspirational, casual, experience, this experiential learning. What if you could go for a new person for coffee once a month? What does that open up in your life? This is something we can test on Pick My Brain. Again, all of us have so much knowledge and the opportunity to even offer a private one-on-one with each other. If you booked a private one-on-one with everyone in the room, what could you walk away with? How much knowledge would you have after that session? I often find 1 hour with someone, you can kind of download 10 years of their knowledge into your brain. And so I thought, hey, how can we unlock that? And so we built a profile that allowed us to do that. And the purpose really was to unlock these new categories of economic, social opportunity for us all. And I always say, like, if I was to kind of try to visualize what we're trying to achieve at Pick My Brain, it's this like unlocking of potential within us individually, as well as collectively. So collective comes when that marketplace activity comes together and we're all booking each other for our services. We're kind of like our go-to. And in order to do that, we kind of have to know what each other does really, really well and be able to identify that. And the way that we do that at Pick My Brain is threefold. We do that with a profile, which you guys all filled out. We do that with the marketplace, so we're all shoppable. And then we have this community element that is all built around that we've seen is the more we bring our brains together to interact and exchange and converse, the more we will understand what each other has to offer, and the more bookings that will happen, the more transfer of knowledge that will happen, etc. So once you become a brain, you kind of get introduced to this economy or this world, this community where we bring together the brains regularly for speed braining, which we're going to do one quick session, paid workshops, creative lectures, and really just drawing on the knowledge and experience from the crowd and letting all of us kind of like get more and more glimpses into it. The more creative collisions we can create, the more opportunity for potential we can create for all of us. So really quickly, again, I'm going to quickly give a quick breakdown of Pick My Brain's back end, just to kind of show you guys again, and I know everyone has filled out a profile, but I'm just going to go over this really, really quickly. But so everyone here has gone through the kind of the process of starting a profile and submitting it for review. That's one thing we have in common. If you have, you would kind of seen the back end of this profile that allows you, this is Pick My Brain's profile, that allows you to, again, really quickly put your offers out there, express what you want to make yourself available for, and kind of keep track of it. I have too many profiles open. Hold on. There we go. So many brains.
Hey guys, just while Max does that, I'll just say I posted everyone's profile in the chat. Please don't be offended by the order. It's just the order of whatever weird list I was looking at, so it's not alphabetical or anything. And David also posted his a little bit more detail and some good detail too, if anyone wants to check out what he wasn't able to say over voice.
Amazing. David, can you quickly read that, Brett, for me?
Oh, sure. Yeah, let me pull up chat wherever it is. Yeah, so so this is David. David, I don't know how to say your last name. Hewer? Or yes. Yeah, Hewer. Okay.
Oh, we can hear you.
We can hear you right now. Oh no, maybe not. No. Okay, it's just temporary.
I have a stutter, so it would be better if you talk. If I have with my offers, I should add 10 minutes for stuttering. So.
No worries. I'm happy to read it, but like we actually couldn't hear the sound before. I don't think it was yeah, anything stutter related. But my name is David. I am a serial startup founder. A first principles problem solver who is a spatial thinker solving the hardest problems in business, finance, engineering, and fundamental scientific logic. I like solving these problems. I like solving these deep problems and then building a progressive impact business around them. My previous venture was creating a new avenue of neuroscience to help people stop committing suicide. This venture is from creating maths to convert data to cash value. I'm very interested what that is. Might have to follow up with you, David. I know a lot about ecosystems mapping and want to help people who are untangling quicksand problems that slow down our ability to make a better world. For example, I helped a surgeon solve an internal procedure problem in about 30 minutes over a coffee. I help best by reframing the nature of the problem. You could say that I become all the parts of the problem and help to solve it.
Cool. I love that.
Parts of the problem to help solve it. Yeah, cool. Thanks, David.
So David, like a coffee and conversation, you know, like you said, over a coffee and conversation, what can you help me do? So much. And actually that was one of my first offerings on Pick My Brain, was just have a coffee and conversation with a startup founder and see where we go. And actually, so what I'm showing right now is actually the Pick My Brain templates, these offers that we've kind of curated for everyone to opt into if they want, that we've seen be successful on the market. So for those of you who have started your profile, again, you've probably started to package and price different offers. And I'm not going to take the time to go through that. We've kind of got some video assets for that today, but I just wanted to display that with a simple like opt in to some of these offers, like again, can we reach that collective marketplace where we know that everyone in this room is bookable for a coffee and conversation, where we can sit down with them and just talk and discover and see where we can go. What if everyone in this room was available for mentorship? Again, do we want to opt into that offer collectively? Or coaching. At the same time, you can always build your own custom offers as well. But these are just some of the offers that we've seen be successful and that we kind of want to make everyone open to, so that it's more easy to browse and say, here's everyone in the world that is open for a call. Here's everyone in the world that's open for a coffee and conversation, etc.
And Matt, just quickly while you're on that page, I just want to say for a lot of the new brains, this isn't the people who just recently signed up. This isn't a big deal, but for a few of you that had a profile a little while ago, like started your profile a while ago, you won't have a service on that page, an offer on that page yet. So you'll need to go activate one before anyone can book you. What we do now is we actually put one on your page by default, but for some of you that wasn't the case. So if you notice on your profile you don't have an offer added, just go add something, and then you can actually get booked. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. So yeah, I just kind of wanted to, okay, I'm gonna share my screen one time. I'm actually gonna do one quick breakout room. I'm gonna actually get you guys to I'm gonna break out the room. You're gonna be matched with someone in the room that you've met. And I want you to ask that person, understand really, really clearly what it is that they want to be available for on Pick My Brain. And I just want to go through that exercise really, really quick. And I'm going to give you guys 5 minutes. It's going to be super fast, 2 minutes each. But I want you to discover through just the art of conversation in 2 quick minutes what the person across from you could offer you. And I just want you to practice both explaining it and drawing that out of someone. And then I'll kind of come back and close the room. Does that make sense for everyone? I'm just going to do a quick speed braining round. So we've got 20, that's perfect. And again, this is just again to show one-on-one how far you can go with someone in 5 minutes time, and just to kind of get everyone to kind of know each other in this room who's new. So there's gonna be one room of 3, and I'm gonna give you 5 minutes, and the goal is just to discover what it is that person across from you could offer you. Got it? Okay, cool. Have fun. Oh. You still there, David? Oh, there we go. Oh,
Warte mal gerade, Jakob, nee, das ist nicht für dich.
oh, did you
Oh,
just
hi.
Hi,
I was,
everyone.
hi, Maxine.
Hi.
Far too late.
Oh, that's
I was talking with Perry this morning, and then I thought, yeah, I'll meet you this evening, and
yeah.
but there always this time changes.
I hear you. I hear you. No worries. Everyone's just in a breakout room. We're just wrapping up. Everyone's just meeting and greeting and exchanging.
Wait, they were just telling me like the session has ended. Did you just begin now, or?
Oh
is
no,
it-
no. We just met for an hour, and then we're just at the end introducing everyone. So they're just in a break. They're gonna come back in a couple seconds here. Yeah.
Okay.
It's just wrapping up. It's just wrapping up. Yeah.
I hope I'm not really unnerving you with all those tech questions.
No, no, it's all good. I've got to find out how to do that. Yeah, it's all good. Hi. Welcome back. Welcome back.
Okay, these are coming back now. Okay.
Yeah. Everyone just went into a breakout room. Cool.
We were done.
I know. Well, it's a good thing because we have another speed braining event coming up on April 2nd. And on those events, we strictly just do 3 breakout rooms in a row and just let people discover and discover and discover. So I'll kind of talk about that. But yeah, how was that?
Good.
So much to say in so little time.
What's that?
So much to say in so little time.
You know
Yeah,
what?
we need like 10 minutes, 10 minutes.
Not 10 minutes, 2 hours.
So this is one of the biggest wins in my mind when you become a brain, is that you will be invited to what we're now calling is speed braining. You've just experienced a very short blurb of it, 5 minutes to jump into someone's world, connect. But we host these twice a month. And again, all that we do in that event is breakout sessions, different lengths of time, different people, different prompts. And let you guys go in and kind of feel that out, because you'll, as you kind of see in like 1 minute or in like a couple minutes with a one-on-one, you know, like what you get to start to see and feel. So yeah, does anyone want to share their experience really quick before I kind of close off our little welcome party or open it up to questions? Who did you meet? Someone tell me who they met.
I met 2 really amazing women.
Okay.
I met Kylie, right? And Rachel.
Yeah.
And they both have amazing brains, a lot to offer. And I could visualize already like what their goals of Pick My Brain would be. And and this is going to be a little bit of a plug, because I didn't have time to tell them, but I'm really excited and I hope that I get to have an opportunity to work with both of them. Yeah, it was great. It was really great to meet them.
I love that. See, in like one 5-minute breakout room, you know, an opportunity to connect and go further. I love that. Anyone else want to share really quick what happened in their room?
I do, if I can be heard.
I can hear you.
The thing I am appreciating is that in business, we're often taught to have no humanity whatsoever. And I got the humanity of Kirsten and Joe in like a few minutes, and that's lovely. That's what humanity is. It is not only dollars and cents to me. So that's pretty cool.
I love that. I love how much, for a second, it's like, I love even hearing how someone phrases their perspective in a new way, and you can just like relate to it. Like humanity came out with David's answer there, like very human connection in 5 minutes. You just start to feel that bubble up. So I'm just gonna mute you, David. Thank you for sharing that. One more person to share before I move on. Yes, Kirsten.
So I learned that David and Joe and I are all kind of in the same segment, right? In the same sort of businesses.
Yeah.
And what I learned is that and David, I'm speaking a little bit for you, but I saw you nodding your head when Joe was talking about this. And this is one of my biggest struggles, is that too many people base the idea of being an entrepreneur off of what they see on Shark Tank and Dragon's Den, and it ends up hurting them because people don't realize it's made for TV. It's not reality, and you know they're cutting out a lot of pieces. So that's always been a huge struggle of mine since Shark Tank started, which was, you know, clients coming to me and like, well, on Shark Tank they did this, and that's just not. So it's fun to meet other people in the space that have that same like, oh my God, please don't take everything you see on Shark Tank literally and think you know everything about starting a business.
Totally. It's so nice to find people that have the same, that are like literally working on the same problems as you. We just ran, hands up, who just took the Multi-Potentialite 5-day workshop in the room here? Yeah, okay, so everyone who has their hands up identifies on the web as a multi-potentialite. Someone who just like can't do one thing, loves to like creatively evolve all the time. And we got together over the course of 5 days and we built profiles together, and it was really nice because we all kind of felt the same way. We're like, well, I can't focus on one thing. My brain just doesn't work that way. You know, I'm multifaceted. So how can I use a Pick My Brain profile to display that? The entrepreneur, yes. And so, yeah, it was really, really nice just to have that commonality and create from that space. So thank you so much for sharing. One more, I just want one more and then I'll keep going. Who did you meet, Daniel?
I met Carolina, who just left.
Okay. Oh yeah. It's right.
Yeah, it was a quick, like Hashim says, it's never enough. You know, you don't want to take too much, then you want to ask, and then you want to learn more. And yeah, she's a lot into understanding herself, how to get her to what she wants to offer and monetize it, and instead of just giving it away like you were saying for free. So she has been a lot into education and to helping people improve their own portfolio as personal branding. But yeah, it is using and not knowing how to ask for money when you are offering your time, especially when somebody asks for help and you say, sure, I'll help you. It's not when you can say, but my fee is. So you say, sure, I'll help you. Book me on Pick My Brain, and you don't have to perhaps have that conversation that straightforward, just of this is my time, this is my money, so this is how much I cost. And yeah, we had a conversation in Spanish because she's from Mexico. She was born in Mexico. She lives in Vancouver. But as soon as she said earlier, my name is Carolina, I said, okay, I'm going to speak in Spanish with her. So yeah.
Amazing. That's so fun. Well, Daniel, how many languages do you speak again?
4.
4. Yeah. Oh, that's fun. And
but I think it's Elena who speaks. Elena speaks like 18, something like that. Right?
That's amazing. I just got a message. I hope people had, I don't know if this was scheduled for 1 hour in your calendar or for 1.5. It was intended for 1.5. But I just want to make sure that everyone kind of gets what they need if they have to go. But I was just going to go over quickly next steps, and then I'll kind of open the floor up. If you have to go, you can go. Otherwise, we could do another round of brain dating, or I'll just stick around to answer any questions you might have. But primarily, I just want to let you guys know, like, I'm so grateful to have you as part of Pick My Brain. Now that you are a brain, you will start to receive invitations to these speed braining events. The next one is on April 2nd at 3 p.m. And we're going to bring together, again, the entire network and do 3 breakout rooms to kind of, again, just discover what it is that we have available, discover each other in real time, and point each other towards our profiles as we see that there's an opportunity to do so. One other thing I wanted to invite those in the room to do who haven't is that we host these 5-day profile building workshops once a month, every month. And that just, it really, because this whole thing starts with a profile and identifying our offers, we found that bringing a cohort together, so our last cohort was multi-potentialites. Our cohort before that was just, again, 10 people who wanted to get together, workshop their offers, get feedback on their offers, go live with their profile. So we just bring people together in groups at a time, again, to just really work on your Pick My Brain profile. So I'll send around our next cohort is going live on April 5th. So I wanted to let you guys know about that. I wanted to give you guys the opportunity to follow some of our social pages. As we kind of grow with Pick My Brain, we're going to start showcasing all of the profiles in our website as people kind of go live. So we want to give you guys as much exposure as we can. And what we can do is, when you have a Pick My Brain profile, there's so many fields for us to pull from to share you. You know, we can pull from your I know a lot about, your mission, your offers, and collectively, again, on Pick My Brain social media feeds, show each other off that way as well. So yeah, I just wanted to, this is my first welcome party. We're starting to have more than 5 to 10 people join the network every month. So I just wanted to bring people together, share a bit of knowledge, inspire you guys again to go back and work on your profile and your offers, give you an opportunity to work on that with a group of people, and then just to remind you, give you a glimpse into this speed braining that you'll now have exposure to, which happens again twice a month, where we kind of bring you together to mix and match. So I'm going to leave the last 15 minutes open, totally live Q&A or conversation. And I can answer any questions about the platform, about the business model, about the events, just share thoughts. but I got a message that this was in the calendar for 1 hour. So I just don't want to, I want to make sure I'm conscious of your guys' time before I do that. So yeah, welcome. It's so nice to have you. And if you need to go, feel free to go. I will be following up with all the information that I kind of shared today. Otherwise, I'm just going to stick around for 15 minutes for hangs and questions and answers for those that have them.
Max, can I just say one little wrap up thing too? And
Yeah.
feel free to leave before my wrap up. You already heard Max's, mine's not that important. But I did just want to add, David talked about the humanity of it all and, what these kind of connections can do. And I just appreciate that energy so much. I said at the start of this call, it was so nice to just literally see your guys' faces on this screen, and hearing everyone talk in such an open and genuine way about such interesting things that they want to offer. It's sort of impossible not to feel that humanity. And I just want you guys to know that we are so in your corner for this. We care about this vision so much. We're still in our earliest days. But we're just going to keep making this platform more awesome, more cool, and giving you guys more opportunities to do this and to do the things you're talking about here. So yeah, don't ever hesitate to reach out and just appreciate you guys a lot.
Kenneth, it is fun. I can't wait. Yeah, Alina.
I was just working again on my profile today. I was trying to look for myself in the search window when you go on the first page, looking for brains, or there's a search where you can look for persons or services. It's no problem to search names. They just come up exactly just like on the minute.
Mm-hmm.
But it's difficult with the keywords. If I look for translator, nothing pops up. If I look for countries, then the person comes up.
Yeah.
But all these what we write in I am a linguist, a translator, talking about myself, then nothing comes up. And that's even if I press on the search for services, it doesn't come up.
Yeah, so that's phase 2. So again, we're in year 3. So our first focus was profile, and then we just made the transition over to create all the tags, your IMI, your I know a lot about, everything that shows up in a box in your profile.
Right.
Is going to be being used for our phase 2, which is our marketplace. We're just about to enter and make our marketplace more categorizable, more searchable, more SEO discoverable. But as we're building that, the way that we're compensating for the lack of the specific search, because it just takes a bit more dev work, is the brain dating. So we're bringing the community together, mixing and matching, letting each other know as we build the functionality to be able to be served.
So you know about this issue?
Yeah.
Okay. Because I was really why am I not searchable? So I found that a bit.
Yeah, Elena, we'll be improving the search very quickly. Also, the one thing though, if you have translator in your list of IMA and it's not coming up, it should already come up with that. So I can always follow up with you specifically if there's an issue there.
It seems as if it only grabs the tagline which you write under your name.
Okay.
That the word there, if I pick Nordic, it pops up. But if I write translator, then it's not coming.
Yeah, this is totally phase 2. So joys of being part of an early, you guys are one of 500 of our first brains ever. So we're all in this together. So the first thing we invested our capital into was the profile, the knowledge-based contracts, the booking process, the scheduling process, the invoicing. Phase 2 is going to be making this marketplace shoppable, really, really shoppable. So that Pick My Brain becomes the place on the web, just like Etsy is the place you go buy homemade goods. Pick My Brain is the place that you go buy knowledge. And so we will be able to categorize, by different filters, but that will be evolving. And again, the way that we're trying to as we build out that dev, we're using our social media feeds to share our brains, and then we're using our community events to introduce our brains in the meantime. But yes, good question.
Can I just suggest something till phase 2?
Yeah.
I use a Chrome extension that's search within the site. So you can install this Chrome extension and then enter any word and it will just search Pick My Brain. I'll share it in the chat in a bit. And I don't know, Brett, if how easy it is to add a search within the site kind of space from the backend, so anyone can search within it.
Just sorry, like searching brains from anywhere or searching
Brains,
what?
just search. I'll send you a message.
Okay, sure. Like a site map or something, Hashem?
No, just like I'll send you a message.
Okay, cool. We'll talk offline.
Yeah.
So one of the benefits of being one of the first 500 brains of a startup is that we're finding that our brains are just like adding their ideas to it because we become like this ecosystem of ideas. So if you do ever have ideas, definitely submit them because you are as close to the development team as you're going to be. And I think this whole new economy that we're kind of building will evolve based on our own vision of how we want it to exist. And it's only going to work if we feed it, right? If we shop each other's offers and we offer each other's offers and we kind of create these collisions between us. But always feel free to insert your ideas. Again, we're building as we go, as we discover and as we learn. And there will be some learning curves along the way, but it's really fun. Yeah.
We have a page with bug reports and idea submit. So we have just one page where every bug report or known bugs are listed. So then we don't kind of report the same bugs.
Yeah.
We've talked about having a sort of message board style setup for that, where people can upvote and downvote sort of things that they are needing. We'll get there. Right now, we're just focused on actually building like the platform, but that will be something we can add alongside that very quickly. And I would just say, like, if you're sending ideas and stuff, the most useful thing for us is, if you have a specific use case, if there's a specific use case that you're saying, hey, I would like to be able to do this, I think it would be valuable. That's where we can be like, okay, cool, we can maybe get that built for you. Yeah.
And the place, I will share after this our Facebook feed. We have a private Facebook group called Brains Only. It's kind of where you can ask questions, you can post questions where we kind of introduce people there. Brett, we could just even make a post that says, just to start, start tracking people's ideas there as well. Yeah. Let's see what Hashem. Anyone else have any questions or thoughts of this new economy or additions that they've seen or applications that they've seen? Search the current site. I'm just looking at what Hashem sent here. Kason, tell me what you loved about it.
So I like Google Chrome extensions because I put up the ones that I use the most. And when for instance, if I have to take a screenshot, my Chrome extension is right there and I nail it. I don't have to go figure out where that is on my computer, open it up, it's right there. When I'm purchasing something, I have another Chrome extension that pops up and says, here's where you're going to find the best prices on that. So a lot of it is the convenience of it for people to keep it top of mind. And, if we can create a way for it to suggest things. So let's say somebody's Googling a lot of information about plant-based eating, right? And plant-based lifestyle. And boom, Pick Your Brain pops up and says, this guy's an expert on this, right? So I think Chrome extensions are really cool.
Cool.
I found them very helpful.
Yeah, I love that. I used to have in my pitch deck, actually, on Google, when you put anything in Google, you get your web results, you get your image, your video results. I imagine sometimes you're human, if I put vegan, I can read about it, I can watch videos on it, I can look at images in it, and I can also find the people that I can talk to about it.
Right,
So once
right.
the
And this
comes, yeah.
this is just like one step closer. Like as you start typing it in, before it even gives you results, a little thing pops up and says, here's an expert on that on Pick My Brain. And
Yeah.
it just, yeah, it's very top of mind, which,
Yeah.
you know, in this day and age, I think is important because we get so inundated with options.
Totally. Love that. Brett, making a note. Any other questions? We've got 8 minutes of just totally open convo or questions, or if you want me to dig into a profile or tell me, I can talk about a case study. Yeah, this time is yours.
I personally have found like the last 10 minutes incredibly useful. I think because we're all new using it, and we clearly are early adopters and we want this to be successful. So this kind of roundtable, hey, what are you having trouble with? And Maxine, you and I have talked about friction points and eliminating friction points. And a lot of times we don't even realize what those friction points are, but those who are externally that don't know how things work, they're the ones that are going to point that out. So I think even just a Zoom of this,
yeah,
30 to 60 minutes of what's working, what's not, where are the friction points, help us make this smooth.
Yeah. Yeah, I do like that. I've been thinking about how to kind of hop on and like do even just like live coaching, right? Live workshopping.
Well, and Max, from my perspective, we were talking about maybe I would start doing that from a technical perspective of anyone who is having technical challenges, or if there are, things you have to work around at the moment, then I can just be regularly available for sessions to talk about it.
So here's something that might be, I find it to be a good way to do it. So on Clubhouse, the founders do they do town hall every Sunday morning at 9 Pacific. And what they do is they talk about cool things that have happened that week. And then they talk about the new things that they're working on and new releases. And then they usually have the last 30 to 40 minutes for Q&A.
Yeah.
And, really the users come up with some really good ideas and questions where the founders are like, oh shit, never even thought of that. That's such a great idea. So, even if we did like a Pick My Brain town hall type of thing, I think that would be beneficial.
I love that. I wonder if we could even do that on Clubhouse.
We totally could.
I think that'd be perfect. I just started a Clubhouse room.
Yeah. Do you have a Clubhouse club?
We do, yes, and I'll share that around. We just opened it up. We just started it. So
I need to be on there.
Yeah, I will make sure. We just started. We host our first session, so I'll send that around as well. But the idea is maybe that's exactly where we could do it, right? Meet once a week.
Just so you know, Max, you can pull the link of your club and put it in the chat here.
Oh.
Of course, the issue is that means that only people on iOS.
True. You're right, Joe.
Might not be the play right now.
Starting, yeah. We'll always have where we've got our Zoom sessions where we can meet and greet. We've got our challenges where we can kind of workshop our offers together, and maybe Clubhouse to start that. But yeah, remaining accessible.
We can experiment with a few different things at first, Max. I think it's not a bad thing to be more available off and on.
No, of course. How do I share this? Who in here is on Clubhouse right now? Okay, yeah. Good to know. I also love the idea of I have attended those Clubhouse sessions and just seeing what's upcoming with what the dev team is working on, what visions they're planting on, where their focus is kind of inspiring, super exciting to be part of it.
Yeah, that's the thing, right? I always feel like I am part of, because they're still in beta as well.
Yeah.
And yeah, we're helping kind of form it. So
yeah, for sure. Maybe 1 or 2 more questions, then I'll kind of let you guys go for your Sunday adventures, or Monday if we're in Europe.
So,
yeah, of course.
Can you elaborate a bit on the kind of difference you see between Pick My Brain and LinkedIn?
Oh, yes. Oh, that's one of my favorites. So yeah, LinkedIn is this, okay, so the story behind LinkedIn is created by Reid Hoffman, and Reid Hoffman had this vision of digitizing the resume, right? He wanted everyone to upload their digitized resume back in the 90s when he saw things moving online. And so he created LinkedIn and he called it Resume 2.0, right? This searchable resume. And as we know, millions and millions of people adopted this resume, and the resume displays what it is we've done. It talks about, it's very traditional resume in that it mainly focuses on a bio and what jobs you've had. LinkedIn has provided tremendous amounts of value. And I always say, I kind of want Pick My Brain to be the new LinkedIn. And the way that we're different is that, first of all, number one, I'm calling ourselves a resume 3D. So it's not just about displaying what it is you've done. It's a profile that focuses on what you want to do, and it's interactive. People can book and schedule you. A second thing is it displays personal information about you. It's really colorful. I noticed that my friends who were artists, or nurses even, and doctors weren't really on LinkedIn. It was primarily for business folk to start. And maybe it's expanded since there, but Pick My Brain is, again, it's for anyone who wants to create a passion-driven offer and make it available. But yeah, the things that we focus on that LinkedIn doesn't is, who do you want to be of service to? How can I get in touch with you? What are your rate rules and availability? And it's a marketplace. So it's like LinkedIn with a book button and a better opportunity to display your humanity, your human element, who you are, like what it is, what makes you so colorful. I don't find LinkedIn colorful. I find it very corporate. And I think for the next economy, it's going to be so important to sell ourselves. Like, I just want to work with people I love and that inspire me. And then secondary, I want to work with like what they know a lot about. It really, for me, it's like primarily like, oh, I love you. I love your energy. I love your experiences. And then discovering, okay, how can you help me? And we've kind of built the profile, really consciously, in that the first things that we talk about are who you are, what you know a lot about, then your story, what you're into and what your values are, and then your portfolio of work. And then on the side, it's like, here are the things that I have curated that I want to make available to you. I don't know on LinkedIn, there's no boundaries. There's no like invitation that's so clear. Like, you send a DM to someone, you don't know if they're open to receiving it. It isn't clear if they're open for hire. My goal with Pick My Brain was to make that kind of the case, take that next step.
Can I just comment on this isn't even really the LinkedIn thing, but can I just comment on one thing I really love? Like, I really love getting to see the sort of the different pieces of people come together. For example, Omar, when he's an engineer who's a fitness instructor by night, right? Like, I love that he has the engineer part, right? Like, I mean, whether or not that makes him a better personal trainer, like I have that in my head, and like it just creates that more humanity that we talked about, that connection that we talked about. And yeah, probably does provide real value in his training as well. I just really like that part.
Yeah, and I can add to that as well. Like, what LinkedIn doesn't offer is I don't see Reid Hoffman or whoever the CEO is gather all the people who are signed up and have all these kinds of communication and all this support and community, because Pick My Brain has really helped me just being comfortable with expressing my offer and being comfortable with selling what I have to sell. And I think it's a huge power for Pick My Brain, because there's this community around it. There's these events around it, and we all get comfortable expressing our offers. We get feedback on our offers. And so, whereas in LinkedIn, you don't get that. You just go there, you post your resume, and then you move on. But this is much more interactive and much more practical, at least in my eyes.
I love that. Thanks for sharing that, Omar. That's so true. I always wondered why, like I always say, why do the tech companies stop after making the product? Like, why not bring the people together that love the product together regularly? And I don't know about you, but I'm just like craving global community. And I think everyone, for sure, everyone in Pick My Brain has one really similar thing, and maybe I'll end on this, is that we are innately curious, and that we're lifelong learners, and we're attracted to the idea of meeting new people and expanding our perspective. And I love that. And so, again, I've just seen the power that when you bring people together and collide them, just like how much value you can unlock with that simple thing. I know I'll kind of end it there. You're free to go. I'm just like really grateful for this. I've learned something. I'll keep evolving this product as we go, but I will send out all further material for our extra events upcoming. Really welcome. And yeah, it was so nice to host you guys today. So feel free to head out and we'll see you guys at another event.
Thanks for
Max.
having us.
Yeah, no problem. Bye
Bye.
guys.